What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Rob Lee TV is late night, 10 o'clock tonight. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Kind of cool here in Memphis tonight. You know what I'm saying? Cool night. I guess we getting this little, like I told you, we're in April here, so we don't know what we get. It's kind of cool, kind of one of our cool nights. Something like in the 30s right now, right here in the city. But it's kind of a cool night tonight. So how everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay on this Friday night. We're gonna do some late night conversation here on my Facebook page. I just put it as I said. What's the topic for the night? Give the audience and people that follow me or that follow me on my lunchtime lives and the show here at night. Give me what's your topic? What you want to talk about? And I got three of them total tonight, and that's why you see the title. It's just random thoughts, and it's their thoughts on what's on people's minds and this, that, and another. So we're gonna go through each one of them to see what it is. And the three of the topics are this. These are the three topics for tonight. Um, my brother Anthony Green put in. He said, "Knowing your worth," and he was talking about he was speaking to women because I guess the brother said he wanted as a man trying to explain to women their worth. And I know a lot of times, ladies getting their feelings a little bit when a man is talking about their how much they are worth and this, that, and another. So, but still, that's what because I asked him, are you talking about people knowing their worth? And I asked him, was it, are you talking about men? Because it was a brother that was asked the question because I could put both of them in there together, but he's saying women. Then my brother Rocket Steels came in. He said he's a little late on the post, perhaps speaking on the murder of the Black nucleus family is the perfect witch's brew for the absolute genocide of the Black nation. In other words, i.e., self-destruction. Self-destruction. In other words, what the brother was saying was, but let's talk about that. Why is it such an attack, and what has happened to the Black nuclear family, and how important it was in any culture? In most cultures, and I'm not gonna say most, as in all cultures, the man, the woman, and the child is the center. That's a family. The man is present, the woman is present, the child is being raised, the child is being guided, and as that child becomes an adult, that child can either come back to the mother and the father for advice on life. Because, like I said, most of us have lived. When we have children, we 30, we 40, we 50 years old, and as we get older, we've been on this planet a little bit longer. We done went through different things that our kids went to, but the destruction of it and why the nuclear, where it looks like in our community, as a collective, not everybody, but the family is falling apart. Then my sister Wendy Rogers came in. Wendy Rogers Curtis, she came in. She said bitter baby mamas, and the self work of women and things what Anthony was saying. Those two can go together real quick. So those are the topics, bitter baby mamas, the destruction of the Black family, or why you see that, what is that about, and then self-worth from my brother Anthony. So let's take it here. We'll do one right off the top of your head, because a lot of times some things come right off the top of your head. As we see today, when we talk about self-worth in women, and I know this is coming from a man, so it's going to, like I said, I expect what I expect. But here's the problem that we have to understand in this life. Every human being has worth in this life. Now, a lot of times we in conversation now, social media, we talk about it on social media and this, that, another. We talk about the woman that has children. We talk about body counts. We talk about how many fathers those women have. We talk about all these different things, and it's going to their self worth. Every person on this planet has worth, unless the only reason why you don't have any worth as a woman, and I still want to bring men in, but my brother Adam was asking me to speak on women. The only reason why you don't have any self worth is because you don't believe that you don't have any self worth. Now, is there certain things in this life, like when I was talking about the Sierra thing here a couple of days ago, a lot of times what ends up happening is you start accepting the mistreatment and the and being dogged out, whatever terms you want to use. You end up with a wet ass, whatever the case it may be. In other words, just like I said when I was talking about Sierra, a lot of men talk about, they're speaking on, Sierra don't have any value because she has a body count, or like I call it, a dick resume. She go always, how could she leave us and go over here to this dude? In other words, what the brothers is, people getting mad about, sometimes, man, you got to believe you worth more than what you're receiving. As a woman, you can't be to the place where, and this is just my opinion, you can't be to the place, man, that where your value is only sexual. Your only value in this life is to birth children. That can't be your only thing. And you can't be an emotional punching bag, and you can't be a physical punching bag for men out here on the town. You have to value yourself first. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. Now, we can understand at certain ages when we young, like I said, when we young out here on this town, we doing whatever. Like I said, as a talking, producing the men's situation, the man's background or the man's perspective. Hell, when we was out here, when we young, man, we wanted every girl that had a body, every girl that had some chest. We want to squeeze on, we want to touch on it. If we sexually active, we want to have sex with it. That's what we was doing when we was young. We were young and foolish. We'll talk to this gal on the phone, hang up the phone with this gal, talk to this gal, go out with this gal, go over this girl house, go over that girl house. That's when we were young. But as you get older, you understand, man, you have to have more value than that in your life. And a lot of ladies got to understand your value in your life cannot just be sexual with men. And a lot of times we try to go, but that's the bottom line is. And especially when you get to 30, 40, and 50 years old. At some point in time in your life, baby, you have to understand that you have more value. There's more value upstairs than it is below your waist. Because like I tell women all the time, what's below your waist is standard equipment on a female. It's just like a car. All cars come with a windshield wiper, okay? So all females come with a vagina, okay? And regardless, and I tell this to women, another thing I tell women all the time, when you look at your value, baby, understand, just because some dudes are always texting you, always want to get with you at late at night, just because a man always want to rub on your ass, that's the only reason why he calling you. You have no value. Understand that. When every time a man is calling you, is to get into your ass, and you 30, you 40, and you 50 years, even as young girls, but like I said, that's when we young, come up to us as adults. Excuse me, y'all. Come up to you up here as adults. You got to understand that your value, you have to come from below your weight to your mentality. You got to change. The reason why a lot of times you get treated the way you get treated is your mentality. You believe the only way that you can keep a man around is to fuck him. Okay? And that's the only thing you do. And like my sister Wendy was talking about bitter baby moms, we're going to go into that. Those situations that you put yourself in, you repeatedly go into, and put it like this here. If you can talk about Steve, if you can talk about Michael, if you can talk about Zachary, if you can talk about Tony, if you can talk about Rocky, if you can talk about Robert, if you can talk about Eric, if your conversation 30, 40, 50 years old is always somebody fucking off on you, somebody fucking another female, you get these crazy texts. You always, you want to be in a monogamous relationship, but it always comes out you end up fucking a married man, knowingly sometimes, but you constantly fucking married men. You constantly fucking with somebody that got a gal actually living in the house. He got a gal, whatever. He doing all these things, and instead of being repeat, it can't be the dude. Your value If you don't value yourself, if you don't respect yourself, no one else does. Because it's just put it like this here. In certain neighborhoods, they respect their neighborhood. So nobody is allowed just to throw a can out there on the street. Somebody gonna say something. Somebody gonna have an attitude about it. Somebody gonna trip about, say, man, don't throw trash out here because we don't like trash in our yards. We don't allow that. We don't deal with that over here. But the reason why in some neighborhoods, man, you can drive down the street, you can throw a bag, you can throw a can, you can throw chicken bones, you can throw whatever you want to out of the window. Why? Because in this neighborhood, they don't care, they don't respect their neighborhood. So it's the same way as a woman. If you don't have any self-respect for yourself, because I'm gonna put it like this: yeah, everybody, we all grown, we adults, we like sex. But baby, if every phone call you get, if every time a man is calling you on the phone, he ready to fuck, that's what he calling you for. He ain't calling you to see, can he pick your brain for something? Can he get some knowledge off of you? Can he, if he's not trying to pick your brain, if he's not trying to get in and, pick your resources, use your network. Because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, at some point in time, that's another thing we're gonna get into, but that says something too about the woman. But again, your self-worth has to start with you. It's got to. It don't have. We can no longer keep saying that it's the men. Men need to change. No, baby. Sometimes, just like I told you when I was talking about that Sierra thing, Sierra finally woke the fuck up and realized all I'm getting is a baby and a wet ass, and I'm going from hotel room to mansion. I got my head in a nigga lap. I have my head in a nigga lap in a Lamborghini, in a Ferrari, in a Benz, in a G wagon, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. This is how I'm living, man, and I'm tired. I'm tired of being treated this way. I'm tired of being confronted on the child. I'm tired of the women trying to tell me that they fucking my man, or the baby, the dude I got a baby by, and all that kind of shit. Those situations. Sometimes, man, and then what you realize is, like I said with the brothers, when I was talking about that, you look, the simple fact is the sister got tired of being passed around. She woke the fuck up. She got tired of being passed around. She got tired of just some tennis bracelets, some hairdos, some shoes, some trips. She got tired of that shit. So she decided to go over here. She felt like she's worth more than that from a dude. So I come over here and get with this dude and see if this dude said he values who I am, he respects who I am, he liked the mental. I'm just adding this because I know some fellas going, well, she ain't never, Russell ain't never said this here, bruh. Just hear me out. But over here, she came over here and she has value to that particular man. Now that goes back to, like I said, we had a conversation about, don't no man want to come in and take care. You have babies by these guys, and don't nobody want to be a stepfather to these children and this, that, another. Is that true? There are a segment of men that are like that. But just because you got multiple children does not mean that you don't have value to some man out here. Now, I know some people, man, you're giving women hope. You're giving women hope. No, I'm going to explain to what I'm trying to tell them. Just because you have one or two children, that doesn't mean that there's nothing up here. But that be, now, if the men feel that way, well, I'm not going to take care of another man's baby. That's a segment of men like that. Okay. But we also know there are men that are stepfathers, just like there are women that are stepmothers. We know that happens. But what you have to do, you got to change your mindset. Sometimes, baby, the reason why you got multiple children is because you leading with your pussy. You leading with sex. That's what you leading with, baby. That's your value. That, hey, you come and look, just come and fuck me. Because you for whatever reason why you think that below your waist is your most valuable shit, I don't know why, but like I said, I could go into, but I leave the sisterhood to kind of break that down to you. But again, there are men out here like that. Put it like this here. There are some men out here that, just like we were saying, like I was saying with Sierra in the Future, there are some men out here gonna get gals pregnant, gonna have a baby mama here, baby mama there, baby mama here, baby mama there, for whatever their mental blockage is, they hadn't cleared that up, whatever the case may be. You do not have to become a part of that harem. You have a choice. You look, we've been around the tracks enough as 30, 40, 50 years old to know when we see some whole ass shit going on. Okay. And if look, I don't, when people say I don't do drama, I don't do baby daddy drama, I don't do baby mama drama, all this shit. Okay. What I'm gonna do, you talking it, I need to see that action. At some point in time, you got to come away from certain shit. And just like my brother Anthony, is that your self-worth. You got to be valuable. You have to believe you worth something. Okay, regardless of fuck what somebody tell you, because that's bargaining. That's what that is. That's just girl, you ain't worth number $50. Baby, if you believe you worth 500, you worth 500. But the truth is, ain't no man. But here's the situation. There are men that will not fuck with you because you have multiple children. That is true. We can't get away from it. There are some men that don't want to deal with a woman that has children. Okay. So you standing over there trying to convince those men, or in that, like I told you, in that lane, while you over there trying to talk to those men and convince men that you have value, even though you have 2 children, whatever the case may be, you have 2 kids, while you sitting over there trying to convince that man of your value, showing your intellect, showing your mind, showing this, that, another, and you getting frustrated, you getting mad, and you're slick talking, and you're arguing back and forth, and you calling him a soft dick, and he calling you a bitch. Fuck all that. Come over here. Come away from where you are tolerated. Come over to where you will be celebrated. You see what I'm saying? Just like I said with Sierra, why the men over here talking about she had a wet ass, I fucked her, she was trading around. Why they still over here arguing that point? Why they still over here arguing the point about the dude being lame, by him being a square? Over here, the female that they used to fuck on, they used to be passed around, that didn't use her common sense. She stayed with a motherfucker. She was pregnant. Then another girl got pregnant. Then another girl got pregnant. She got a text message. She got photo. She came over here while they still talking about how she used to be, over here now. She owned, like I said, I told some people that before, I did that today, because some people still talking about it, still sharing it. Like I told motherfucker, Sierra owns a soccer team. Not no neighborhood soccer team, a soccer team that can play in the World Cup. She owns a soccer team. She is a partial owner in an owner group of a Major League Baseball team. She has property. She has buildings. She has all this shit over here. Because what she realized, man, I am more valuable than my pussy, than the size of my ass, how big my titties is, how well I suck a dick, all this shit, because that's what I was doing over here. And sometimes you got to be real with yourself as a woman. Niggas are coming through and all they doing is fucking me. That's it. And all I'm getting out of it is children and confrontation, dysfunction, and drama. You got to look it, and I know brothers give it, but it's just the truth. Over here, there are a section of men and women in an environment. That's all they do all day long. They fight, they get into back and forth, they birth children, they keep fucking with the system, they keep running to juvenile court, they involved in all kinds of shit, police is being called, all kinds of stuff over here. This is where they decide to be at. Now you a part of that group. Like I said with that sister, she woke the fuck up and realized, look, I need to leave these niggas alone. Hey, this brother is nothing like these brothers over here. This man is talking. This man, when I heard this man's conversation, because I shared the thing with my, when I heard this man conversation, he talking about consistency. He's talking about owning shit. He talking about owning, and when I said talking about it, but here it is again. When I got with, he was already partially in. He brought me into the group that owns the Major League Baseball team. So now I'm getting a check cut to me. Yeah, it's in the family, but my name, just like everybody in the group, my check, I'm getting a check cut to me by being part owner of this baseball team. Me and this man together, we bought a professional soccer team that plays in France, that plays in Germany, that plays in the United States, plays in Africa, goes to Australia. So I'm getting a check now over here. Because see, over here, this is what this man was talking about. We're gonna try to buy property. We're gonna try to manage it. Cause hey, look, I can't play football forever. You can't sing, motherfucker, forever. So we got to get some cash flow going on and this, that, another. Now, when she came over here to this side, she didn't think she was worth anything. So her conversation was about baby daddy, how ignorant the baby daddy is. He ain't doing nothing for the child. And the man, for a while, he sat back. We know this is true. The man sat back and let, okay, baby, handle your shit. But after a certain period of time, as the man, he got frustrated. Hey, baby, leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. Come on over here. Take that nigga off child support. Let that nigga go on down his world. Look, why are you sounding like you going right back over there where you don't have any value? You want to go back over there. You want to be one of the baby mamas that's on Instagram, that's doing text messages, that's doing interviews and on a blog and shit, talking about how fucked up Future is as a father. You in that group. So if you tired, if your value is worth more than that, bring your ass from over there and come over here. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing what my brother was asking me about being in these relationships. Women's value, know your worth. Because to be honest with you, baby, look, if all you can do is if the best thing about you, if the best thing about you is like now income tax season, you got women now that finna go get their asses done, they getting their stomach done, they getting their titties blowed the fuck up, and this, that, and another. And what that's gonna do? Yeah, it will bring you the attention of men. But what it's gonna do is gonna, even before you got some more titty, before you reduce the little pouch they had on your stomach, before you added something to your ass, you had a wet ass. Before you even do the BBL, I think that's what it's called, the BBLs and all that old shit, you had a wet ass over here. Niggas was still fucking on you, still calling you in the middle of the night when you was in the motherfucking club. Niggas was trying to take you home. They were trying to take you home or take you to a Motel 6 or a Super 8 or whatever the fuck in the hood. Someone was trying to fuck you in the car, whatever the fuck it was. It didn't make a motherfucking difference. Before your BBL. Now when you get your BBL, you assuming, well, see, if I got some titties, if I got some ass, I'm gonna go to the next level, nigga. I might get me the baller nigga or a nigga with money. Again, let's go look at it. When you was old, Future had some money. He making music, he getting paid, he had money, but it was still baby mama drama, text messages, bitches confronting you on the town, y'all get into it, even though you riding around in a Ferrari, even though you riding around in a Lamborghini, all that old shit. You know, you ride around in luxury vehicles. You going to you going to the Caribbean. You own beaches. You backstage. You eat some cheese and crackers backstage, and all this. And but still, you got a wet ass, and all that. That's the only difference, because your value is below your waist in your mentality. If you don't improve this up here, you're going to get the same fucking treatment all the time. If you ain't nothing but ass, if that's all you like some women think, man, my shit sloppy, it gets wet, it runs like a faucet, it's got some grip, it's got this, it's got that. But you ain't got damn motherfucking man committed to you. You ain't got damn motherfucking man putting no ring on you. You ain't got damn man putting you in no motherfucking house. And if he is putting you in the house, you a kept motherfucker one. He coming back there, unlocking the door, and he gonna knock your puss off, maybe eat what's in the refrigerator, slap you across your ass. I see you next week. We got some real shit. We ain't got to go up to that celebrity. We got it going on down here with us common folk. Even while this video going on right now, some of you sisters got a girlfriend right now. A nigga is pulling up in their driveway or parking in a fucking parking space right now in an apartment complex, or she done hopped her little ass on with some house shoes and shit like that and some sweatpants, and she going to a nigga's house or she heading to a fucking hotel right now. That's real life. See, we try to separate the shit. That's celebrity. That's over here. That's over there. We try to separate it and go over there with it. No, it's happening down here. So if you want to have value, you got to believe you worth something. Just like I said, and when I asked my brother Anthony about this, I said, well, you talking about men, I'm going to help my brothers out. Man, your dick is valuable just like a woman's pussy is valuable. But your value can't be below your waist either. What's up here, man? What knowledge do you have up here? What resources do you have up here? What network do you have up here? See, you got niggas out here now talking about when I get 100,000, when I get six figures, $100,000 is common, man. I can name professions all motherfucking day long that is starting out at six figures automatically. Don't matter where the fuck you at in the United States. Mechanical engineer, that's $100,000 a year job. A motherfucking pharmacist. We ain't even gonna go into goddamn pharmacist. That's $100,000 a year anywhere in the United States. That's $100,000 a year. Okay, I just gave you two: mechanical engineer, pharmacist. You understand what I'm saying? If a brother could go to school, you go to school, get your master's degree, you become a nurse practitioner. That's $100,000 a year anywhere in the United States of America. If you want to go above $100,000 a year, you become a physician assistant. Okay, that's about 120, between 120 and 150, if not more. You know what I'm saying? So there $100,000 a year ain't shit. So when you talking about you trying to get 100, see, the problem with a lot of us when we talk about, well, see, if I get some more titties, if I get some more ass, I'm gonna attract these niggas, baby. All you're gonna attract is wet ass again. You just gonna put it like this here. You won't be going. You get some more expensive towels. That's it. You won't be using Target and Walmart towels no more. That's the only difference. You still gonna have a wet ass, baby. You still gonna be crawling your ass out the bed, put some soap on the rag, wiping between your legs, and washing the towel off and handing it to the dude so he can wipe himself and shit. You still gonna be doing that regardless. If that's your value, if that's the only value that you have, that's what I'm saying. If now, like I said, when it comes to sex shit, like I said, it depends on what you. But baby, if a nigga can come, if you know that, hey baby, let's do threes, let's do that. You have no value, baby. You have no value. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Anything. Let me tell you, no man wants to share what he loves or he cares about. We did that as children. We see that now even if your son or daughter values a particular toy, they're gonna grab that toy. They're gonna want that particular toy. They don't want nobody to play with it because that's their favorite toy. So what makes you think a man that really want to fuck with you gonna ask you to do a threesome? What makes you think that? What on your mind? What would make you? This is my opinion, though. I'm gonna clear that up. But I'm just giving you an opinion, and I'm just asking for. Just give me your answer. Because, like I said, when we were little children, You see, if you don't want, if you can't remember that far back when you was a child, think about your children. Your children had their favorite motherfucking toy and didn't want nobody to fuck with. They lose their mind if your little nephew come over, you and your sister got your little nephew, your little niece, the neighborhood kids, whatever, they fuck with that particular toy, that child is gonna lose their mind. It's the same way with a man. If a man can't, it don't matter. He don't even want to see two titties. He don't want to see no sets of titties flapping against each other. They no, you have no value. But if you don't have any value in yourself, I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. If you tell me as a woman a man is supposed to have a side chick, being a hoish anyway, okay, thank you, baby. You just gave me permission to fuck other women, to disrespect you. Baby, you know what time it is. I'm a motherfucking man. Some of y'all right now that's seeing this live and shit, whether you come in or not, some of y'all done said that. And some of y'all are dealing with that right now with your man or even your own goddamn husband. Because here you is saying, as long as the lights stay on in here, long as there's a loaf of bread in here, long as there's some eggs in this motherfucker, and nigga throw me a few dollars to keep the crust off my damn feet and shit like this here, he can go out there and fuck another bitch. But you will get with your girlfriends, you get with your girlfriends, you get with your mama, you get with your cousin, you get on social media and you talk shit. But baby, that nigga, while you talking shit on social, you know goddamn well he's in a hotel or across town with another motherfucking female. Do you value yourself? Just like I said with brothers. I tell brother, every woman shouldn't be fucked on, man. Every woman that crosses your path should not have a sample of what's between your legs. Same shit I'm telling you, that's how it is. But a lot of dudes, when you out here, when you doing all that, letting the woman sample what bring what your value is, that's why you got 2, 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. That's why you getting the crazy telephone call. That's why you getting your car keyed. That's why you getting your tires fucked up. That's why you got motherfuckers coming up to you at the club, motherfuckers outside talking crazy to you, all that old ignorant ass shit. Because you don't value yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some women, like I said, brother, I'm gonna help my brothers out. But like I said, some women should not get a conversation with you, man. Do you have a standard? Just like you heard me tell my brothers, if you don't have a standard, you'll fuck anything. Anybody that offer you a piece of ass, you gonna end up fucking. Because you don't have a standard. You don't like, she wanna fuck me? Okay, here I go. Unzipping the pants like I'm on. Here I go. Let me go over here and fuck her. Let me go. But you wonder why you get caught up in this bullshit all the time. Same with your sisters. He think I'm fine. He talked this shit. He this. Let me fuck. Let me see how he fuck. And you go over there and one reason, in my opinion, one reason why the dick ain't good or why the sex ain't no good, we bullshitting. Because we not anticipating, we're not looking, we just want to fuck. We in the lust mode. Lust is just like a motherfucker. All we do, bam, 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 get the fuck up. That's it. Because there's nothing mental drawing there. You just want to sample the shit like you're at the buffet. But just like my brother Anthony is absent, you know, what is your worth? Do you know your worth? Like I tell one, I know brothers gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna be called to self and shit and whatever case may be. Red pill niggas gonna get mad at me. But I keep telling women, you hold the value or you have the control that women do not realize how much control they have. You know why niggas don't work today? They don't have to. Your ass is easy to get. In other words, you might say, well, not me, not me. Baby, in other words, we got 100 women out here. It's only about 20 to 20. We're going to keep the number simple. We got 100 women out here. 25 of y'all have a standard. The other 75 don't. The other 75 don't. I don't have to have a job. So while you down there talking about a nigga got to work, A nigga gotta have some brains. I ain't gotta worry about you. That's why I tell you when you talk about the women with the sisterhood, you can't always be like I tell my sister, don't worry about them fools out there calling y'all pick me. That's a part of that 75. See, women don't understand today, niggas know they don't have to have a job. Niggas can be unemployed and a woman can and a woman will fuck a nigga enough time, one time, I'm just saying, and a child can be produced and she know the nigga ain't got a job. No, the nigga don't work. She could be fucking nigga claim he's selling dope. Nigga don't even have a knot this motherfucking big in his pocket. Like that, you can't sit on. Don't have a knot no bigger than that. We ain't talking about this. Nigga ain't even got a knot like this in his pocket, but he's selling dope. He ain't got no money. The nigga pull it up in if he's selling dope, he put it up in an old regular ass Infinity. That Infinities don't cost shit. You can get Infinity, you can get Infinity 1,500, 1,800, 3,500. They don't cost shit. It ain't like the nigga pulling up in the best motherfucking, the luxury motherfucking ride. The nigga got the skinny. He don't went by. What's that store? Men's store. I can't think of it right now. It's over there off. I can't think of it right now. But Village Mart. Nigga going by Village Mart getting them old skinny ass motherfucking jeans and shit. 30, 40, and then some 50-year-old niggas walk around with skinny motherfucking jeans on and shit. He still got that shit, but ain't got no. But you know this nigga don't want. Why? You want to know why men don't really worry about work? Why you see men not worried about motherfucking employment, starting a business, streaming income, 401k, retirement packages and shit like that? Why you don't see men worried about that shit? I don't have to have it. I don't have to have today. I do not have to have a job. Somebody is gonna give me some pussy. I don't have to have a job. Somebody finna give me shelter. I do not have to have my own motherfucking car because you got some piece of motherfucking car in the driveway. I can crank that motherfucker up and I can go to the store in it. I don't have to do nothing. You don't. As a collective on a whole, you doing all this motherfucking women doing all this goddamn talking, but you don't realize how much value you hold. Because like we said back in the day, that's why Teddy Pendergrass was sick on one of the lines in one of his number one hits. You know, baby, you know, I'm doing good, things to change. You know what, baby? Guess what? I got a job now. Because the woman kicked his ass to the curb. Nigga, you ain't got no job. Regardless of how well you're fucking, regardless of how tall your ass is, regardless of how tall, dog, light your ass is. I miss you, baby. I got a job now. Look, baby, I got a serious gig. I miss you, baby. Can I come home? Can we get back? I got a job now. I'm doing it. Because she kicked his ass to the motherfucker. But today, they got to have no motherfucking job. Especially, like I said, you go down here to our 30s. All the nigga got to say, man, I got a rap career. And as long as he look like one, long as he's standing up on the stage in a motherfucker, as long as he's standing up on a motherfucking stage with a microphone in his hand and he's sweating like a motherfucker, running around with some damn chains or whatever the fuck, he got tattoos all over his body, and he inside of a club, you can point up there and say, that's my boo up there on that stage doing that. But there's 3 motherfucking gals down there. He gonna find some sort of way to fuck over you, make you mad, get you pissed off, see you at your so he can fuck one of these 3 girls down the bottom row. And this nigga damn near 40 motherfucking years old, still talking about a rap motherfucking career. I ain't talking about being a producer. I ain't got a motherfucking studio. Ain't doing. He got a motherfucking microphone in his fucking hand and still talking about he in the rap game, nigga. But again, the reason why, like, what's up, GKP? What's going on, brother? Let me see my brother G. What's going on, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Let me clear this out here real quick. Thanks, GKP, for tuning in. But just like I said, you know, my brother, that's work. Women do not realize. I know the red pill niggas gonna get mad at me. You know, I know I'm gonna get called simp like a motherfucker. But you know how your brother is. I let them boys do that. I let them boys do that. I don't even get into that. But it's the truth. Today, a man ain't gotta have no job. A nigga ain't gotta have no dream, ain't gotta have no plan, ain't gotta have nothing. He ain't gotta have, he can fuck all day long. Unemployed ass niggas, unemployed ass men, barely working ass men, seasonal job ass motherfuckers got 3 and 4 baby mamas. Why? How is that? But women talk about they need a nigga to take care of the bed. You need a nigga. I'm not saying, like I said, this is why I'm gonna get called a simp. You talk about you want a nigga to help you pay your rent, help you with your children, and be able to do shit for you. How the fuck is he able to do? How's the nigga that's coming by your house a seasonal worker, a barely working motherfucker, unemployed motherfucker claim he's selling dope or got a motherfucking rap career fucking shit going on? How the hell is he able to jump up and down in your pussy and leave a child behind with you? Here he is, you 30, he 30, he 35. Ain't nobody pick, ain't did no independent shit, ain't no labor picking him up. He is 39, ain't no labor picked him up, he ain't done shit. He is 42, still talking that same silly ass bullshit. But you know why? Motherfucker can do it. That's just it. That's it. You know, like people might ask me, like I said again, well, Robert Lee, what you doing? Well, you see my shit on my own shit. I'm on other panels. I got my shit coming up May 29th with the Entrepreneurs Expo. You done seen me before this shit, going back to when I was speaking at the churches and stuff like that. So a woman see me doing. So am I worth a risk? Yeah, I'm worth. Every man is a risk, baby. Every man's a risk. But like I told you with the Sierra shit. Yes, Sierra used to have a wet ass. Sierra has a dick resume, a good one. She done fuck Bow Wow and several other motherfuckers. But she got tired. She want a new employer. And look at her now, doing better. So if your value is only below your waist, that's how the fuck you gonna get treated, baby. Like I said, y'all got the power. The reason why you don't see niggas ain't got to worry about college. Nigga ain't got to worry about college. He ain't got to worry about a GED. He ain't got to worry about college. He ain't got to worry about trade school. He ain't got, because it's not important. Because for number one, I can get with a gal. Gal ain't got to. All I got, if I look good to the gal, if I tell her something, if I give her some sort of attention, and even if I say, well, yeah, baby, I'm trying. Ain't seen a book in my hand. Ain't seen me study shit. Ain't seen me catch a bus to a school. Ain't seen me do shit. But the niggas come by the house and we sitting on the car and one of your girlfriends come back and what's up, shawty? And all that. Y'all sitting on the porch and niggas sitting on the trunk of the motherfucking car, 30, 40 years old. Some even 50. Most niggas in 50 sitting in the backyard with a bunch of niggas and got the motherfucking music playing. But they ain't talking about nothing. Ain't talking about a plan. Ain't talking about a CDL. Ain't talking about shit. But you fucking this nigga every motherfucking night. What is your value? If you don't have any value, that's what you gonna get. And like I tell you, y'all got the power. Just like we talk about, like I'm gonna leave it here because I'm gonna go to my other one. Just like when we was talking about pants hanging off a nigga ass, 30, 40, 50 years old. It's okay with you women. No, it ain't, Robert Lee. You can't put us all in the same box. Again, you got 100 women. You got 25 women got a problem with it. But there are 75 more women do not give a fuck that a 40-year-old man is coming up to their motherfucking house with pink and blue striped ass underwear on, coming up to their door, knocking on that motherfucker. That 75 women don't care. So you 25's voice don't mean shit. Because here you scared. Well, I ain't gonna talk about no other bit. Well, that's why it's happening. So what he do? He know he got these set. So he come down here and fuck with you 25, and some of you 25 give in because you ain't got no mind in the house. You getting lonely like a motherfucker. Some of you don't know how to stay by your damn self. But you the other 25 down here, you get lonely as a motherfucker. So when that nigga come down here with his pants hanging off there, smelling like a motherfucking blunt, smelling like a motherfucking brewery, you gonna give a nigga a conversation. So now you done took that 25 down to maybe 23, 22. Mm-hmm. So and then you got the same motherfucking chorus with these other 75 that's up here now. The nigga ain't shit. He ain't doing shit for his baby. I gotta go to juvenile court. These niggas don't want them. They don't want no real woman. They want to fuck with hoes on the town. Y'all need to cut that shit out. If you know a nigga don't want to do nothing but fuck with hoes on the town, why is you fucking with the nigga? If he done cheat, I can't. Oh, I'm too invested in what, baby? When you buy stock and the stock ain't doing shit, and you see it's not bouncing back, you sell that stock off. You sell it off. You don't fuck with it. Y'all holding on to shit not because this is a good nigga or you believe the nigga finna come up. You scared to let the nigga go to be by your goddamn self. So to my brother Anthony Post, to my sisters, if you don't have any value in yourself, ain't no nigga gonna have none for you. Are you worth anything? Are you tired of having a wet ass? Are you tired of having baby behind baby behind baby by this dude, by that dude, by this dude? If you tired, stand the fuck up and bring your ass from over there out of that lane. Well, how you know I'm gonna pick something over here? How did Sierra know? Because some of y'all forget the level and the money and all that. Some of you motherfuckers that got 2 and 3 kids and shit like that, you got some decent ass niggas hollering at you. But you don't want to fuck with him because nigga ain't tattooed up. He don't smell like weed. His pants ain't hanging off his ass. He might be driving a Camry. He might be in an Avalon. He might even be in a Benz, you know what I'm saying? Might be in a Maxima, might be in an Altima. Ain't no loud ass shit come out of it. You brainwashed. You've been hearing that loud ass music for so long, your brain is fucked up. But now you in a quiet ass car where you hear it. It's not low, but I mean, like I said, wait a minute, my ears are ready because damn, I can barely hear what the fuck going on. You ain't used to that. I'm gonna use my brother I'm gonna use my brother GKP on here, and this will be the last one. I don't want to go on to my other one. My brother GKP Productions. You ain't used to sitting in a motherfucking car with a brother and baby, you going there and you see the motherfucker with a video camera in his hand. And why he up the niggas up on stage shooting videos, doing weddings, doing interviews, doing this, doing that. See, that fuck your world up because wait a minute, this nigga actually doing something. He ain't sitting at the crib. He ain't just sitting there. He doing. You don't know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You not used to a man saying, "Hey, I got this going on. I will get with you at 5." And your first response is he fucking another bit? No, because you done been with him. You done seen the cameras going. You done seen the microphone. You done seen the panels. You done seen this. You done seen that. So you don't know what to do. You got to get value in yourself. If you don't have any value in yourself, if you're going to be a floor mat, I'm going to wipe my motherfucking feet on you. If you don't tell her that, hey, before you in here, you got to take them shoes off. I don't let nobody wipe their feet on me. But if you're going to stay your ass right there and you don't have a standard or any boundaries or you don't use this up here, baby, what happens to you happens to you. You're going to have to believe in yourself. That's where value comes to, self-belief. Y'all always, a lot of your women coaches say self-care. Self-care ain't rubbing the crust off your feet. It's about this. See, they feel that as long as I can sit back and put my foot in some water, I can throw my hands out here and shit. And what you said, GKP? Hey, Tara, baby, you can put your hands out here and you can get your nails done or somebody can massage. That ain't self-care, baby. Self-care is to change this up here, the mentality. So as long as you doing that shit there, if you don't value yourself, you get what the fuck you get. In other words, I end it this way. Just like I said, Sierra would have just been another female that was talking about a nigga that wasn't doing shit with their children. You just would have been a part of that chorus. That's what you would have been. So to my brother Anthony, a woman's self-worth. If you don't believe you worth anything, I will do anything to you. And when you complain about shit being done to you, I ignore you. Because I've been fucking over you for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I've been mistreated. You done caught me cheating 4 or 5 times over 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You done had 2, 3 children by me. But when you were pregnant, probably with the second child, there was 1 or 2 more women pregnant at the same time. You get the phone call. Okay, baby. What you talking about? Don't you see how good of a woman is? Hell no. I see a damn fool. That's what I see. Because anybody with any common sense, after he getting treated the way they get treated, they wouldn't stay there. What? That's value, baby. Just like I told you when I was speaking for the sisters, like I said, just like when I was talking about the men, man, every woman shouldn't fuck everybody, man. You got to see, does that woman deserve your presence? See, that fucks some women up when you hear men speak like that. Baby, do you deserve to be in my presence? Yeah. Why? Because you got some ass, some titties? You can suck a dick well? No, baby. What's up here? What you got going on up here? You know what I'm saying? Can you handle if I need you to assist me, like I said, I'm gonna keep promoting it. If I need you to assist me on May 29th at the expo, can you make the 29th? Because I'm gonna need you to do this. I'm gonna need you to do that. Help me out with the speaking engagement. This is what I'm gonna do. I ain't telling you to sweep a flow or nothing. That ain't what I'm doing. Can you support my brother with certain things? Can you do this? Can you do that? And if you start talking about you don't know, well, baby, when you figure out if you can, look, I holler at you later on. I'm worth something, baby. No, I'm not 6'6". No, I'm 5'10" and a half, 237 pounds. I put on 2 pounds here. Shit, I had to weigh myself. I'm 237 pounds. No, I'm not a dark skinned brother. I'm a light skinned brother. I'm a brother that has a beard. It is what the fuck it is. I'm a brother that makes $50,000 a year to show the fuck it is. Can you fuck with it? You can't fuck with that? Go on down the road, baby. I don't need to fuck with you. I really don't. I don't need to fuck with you at all. And that's the same mentality you got to get. But women want to know why you see men you see today. It's on y'all. It's y'all fault. I know some people gonna give it. Yeah, y'all niggas. No, baby. Why? I'm gonna ask y'all this. The main question before we go on to this next topic. You said, Rob Lee, you blame the shit on women. You goddamn right I am. The reason why niggas' pants hanging off their head, they can still get some ass with pants hanging off their head at 30 and 40 years old, and even at 50. A nigga can still get a woman and lay up in the house and drive her car and eat her motherfucking food. And he unemployed, seasonal motherfucking work, barely motherfucking working, selling dope ass nigga. He can lay up in the house. He can fart, shit, and go in that motherfucker. That's the woman's fault. And as long as niggas know, as long as there are 75, like I told you, there's 75 women out there, man, I ain't telling you because all these women out there, they say it. These women are the same, man. All you got to do is go through and fuck on them. And you see it all motherfucking day long. All these motherfuckers want to do, they trying to be celebrities. They ain't thinking about nothing else. You got women running around here now with pit bulls and shit. Like a nigga, got pit bull dogs and shit, all that old kind of shit. Then left the lap dog behind. They got pit bulls and shit. Motherfuckers trying to mimic some bull that ain't hitting on shit. And if they get with it, well, what's that about? Just fuck me, because that's all they used to. If a nigga start talking about, well, baby, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? I'm into this. Have you thought about doing this? Hey, well, what is it that you want to do? Well, have you contacted them? Have you went to this website? She getting offended. You go out there and go back over there to your lane to what you used to. Well, you just I'm not used to that. You pushing. You trying to be a nigga. You trying to be a nigga, a gal's dad and shit. Get your ass on back over there where you belong. And keep looking back over here, seeing a nigga doing shit. Get your ass back over there where you belong. Get back over there and get your wet ass, because that's all you used to. That's all the fuck you used to. What you said, GKP? It ain't the beautiful women or the buffy men. It's the brain. That's the business. Yeah, yeah. A nigga can be, like my brother just said, a nigga can be muscle bound like a motherfucker, stupid as shit. All a nigga can do is lift weight. But is he buying any property? He got a six pack, but does he buying? Is he buying any property? Is he becoming a manager on a job somewhere? Is he starting a business somewhere? Hell, the nigga got muscle. Does he have a personal training certification where he can make some money showing another motherfucker how to properly lift weight? Is he doing that? Is the nigga got tattoos all over his body? Is he a tattoo artist? Can he go into somebody's shop and do motherfucking tattoos and shit? I ain't talking about the prison tattoo shit. Can he do that? That's what I'm talking about. When my brother Andy talked about value. Now, my other brother Rocky was talking about the nucleus of the black family and how it's just being destroyed. And it is. Because the reality is, man, we don't know how important, like I told you when I was on my sister Yam's program, and we was talking about the importance of fathers. But it's extremely important in every other culture. The man and the woman is the center nucleus of a family. If there's any strain in there, that family is going to have problems. Okay? That family is going to have problems. Because you have two center people. If the man and the woman, the paramount thing in their life is to make sure that their family is secure, that's a power couple. You see what I'm saying? That's a power couple. You have people out here literally now. You got men and women out here now. Once they children get grown, fuck them. I'm gonna go live my best motherfucking life. Because I've been a mama all this long. I've been a daddy all this motherfucker long. I'm finna get out here and live my best motherfucking life. And you wonder why your sons and your daughters are going straight. There's no nucleus. There's no nucleus to the family. You done forgot about it. And the reason why it's so easy to destroy us, like I said, we have been told that neither one of us have any value. The black man is being told to go outside of the culture and find women that will treat him better. What do you do to that? Here's a situation. Here's a brother, left his family, did all that shit, left his family, got him an IG gal. IG gal was a white female. Maybe real ass. I don't know, real titties. I ain't gonna go all in that. Got him an IG model gal. Left the black sister behind and went and got the IG white gal. Stabbed his funk ass to death. Not saying he deserved it. But niggas going out here, black men in their mind, feel like outside of the culture, women are gonna be more submissive. Was that white gal submissive? Was that white female submissive to that brother when you go back look and he talk about you go look at dude page and shit. He literally said, I got my queen and not this and all that shit on. When outside the car, he got his ass stabbed to death. Chick sitting there drenched in blood. She was one of the chicks on if y'all go look, I think she was on the show when I forget them brothers' name. It's on YouTube, and Kevin Samuels did the show. She was one of the females on the show. You see what I'm saying? It's the same way with a black female. If I don't have a problem, like I said, I don't have a problem with interracial dating. None of that. If you go out and find you a man, and he so happen to be Hispanic, he so happen to be white, it's outside of the culture, and that man enjoys you. It's not because he's white. It's not because he's Hispanic. It's not because he's Asian. That man flows with you. But that doesn't mean because you got you a white man, your life is better now. Because the black men that I had, baby, maybe this situation, the black men that you fuck with, there was some fucked up black men, but it may have been some fault of yours in the motherfucking relationship. But again, same with the black man. You want to sit up here and talk about the black women ain't submissive, the black women they don't listen to a brother. Well, most of the time. See, that's just you repeating it. I go back again, nigga, what you doing? Are you trying to become a manager? Are you going to school? Are you trying to start a business? Do you have a stream of income? Do you have your own vehicle? Can you buy your own clothes? Can you buy you a box of chicken? Can you buy you a hamburger? Can you do these things without asking anything from the motherfucking woman? Can you? Can you? But you feel like you can go outside the culture and find your white female, find your Hispanic, see these women over here. No. Women are women. When you go out there, ain't no white woman gonna fuck with you if you broke. That's it. Now you might be able to find you some that's broke down like you are. You might be able to go to the trailer park and pick you some up over there. Some shit like that. But that still ain't no guarantee, because you know what? While you laying up in the trailer park, you finna have the same conversation that you was having over here with the black woman. Nigga, I need to keep the lights on. We need shit in this trailer. But she gonna be more submissive because she white. She gonna be more submissive because she Asian. She gonna be more submissive because she Hispanic. No, bro. But if that's what you believe, like I said with me, that's how I look at it. If you go, like I said, for a woman, you start dating a white man, or you marry you a white man, you have married a man that you happy with. But please don't let for me, don't come around me with that shit. This white man is better than black, because ain't damn white man walking this fucking planet better than me. And I tell my sisters that real quick. These niggas walk around here talking about these white females are better, the Hispanic females are better, the Asian females are better, and you a black woman, you turn around and you put that nigga in check. Well, I don't know where you get that from. I ain't finna do the silly shit. Your mama black, fuck all, that's silly. It's just the truth. Ain't damn white man more intelligent than me because he white. Fuck his whiteness. If he ain't got shit up here, he can't fuck with me. Period. That's just being honest with you about it. Can't now white man walking this planet fuck with me if he ain't got shit up here. Some old silly ass, some old man. I ain't worried about that. But if you find somebody to work your life with, that's fine. But when it comes to our culture, we have to understand we've been lied to. We have been told that our black woman has no value other than sex. Your black man has his only value is money, monetary. And while we sitting up here debating, got headphones on podcasts and all this shit and debating that shit, and we going back and forth, we getting hyped and shit, people are coming right around us stealing our assets and leaving liabilities behind for us. That's why the black family is fucked up. We don't understand that we don't have to be rich to be a power couple. We into this 50, 50, 100 and 100. Niggas saying 100 because he trying to cap and get some ass. 50-50. Women complain about 50-50 because they want to take a shot at nigga. Let's be honest. 90% of the people in the United States of America makes, not in America, but in the black community, they make $50,000 to $90,000 a year. Now, when you break it up, the white black male, it drops down to around about $47,000, $46,000 a year. The average black female, she's around $49,50. She's around 49, but 90% of the black community, black men and black women, make from $50,000 to $90,000 a year. How you can figure it out? Just figure it out. Well, how much does a nurse make her first year as a BSN? Go check it out. How much money does a sheriff deputy make? His first motherfucker on MPD, his first motherfucker year. How much does a pharmacy tech make? I'm just saying, man, keep it real now. See, this is the shit we don't. I had a discussion with some other folks about this. We don't wanna listen to the motherfucking stats because the reality is that's the truth behind it. See, if I'm making $90,000 a year, my woman's making making 90,000. That's $180,000 a year coming into the home. We don't have to live all of 180,000, like I told you before. To keep the family, baby, let's take five. You come up, you take 2,500. I take 20. Let's go buy this. Let's see what's on this. Let's see what's on the Nasdaq right here. Let's invest in this. Let's invest in that. We can, if you want to, baby. You know, we husband, wife, or we look, baby. I know a lawyer. You know a lawyer. Go get your lawyer. We get the contracts together so we can split the shit. We can get us an investment fund and all this whole kind of shit. We can do it, but niggas, we can't do that. But you can look at any major news channel. You see married white couples and non-married white couples doing the same shit that I'm telling y'all right now. Mm-hmm. We do not believe in the system because we've been told that. We too, if we want to wear our wealth. Motherfucker, I want to have certain. I got to have these certain types of watches on my wrist. I got to have certain kind of sweaters on, jeans on, shoes on, so you can think or you. I wear my wealth. I got money. As a male. I'm a male nurse, and I make this amount of money a year. So since I'm a male nurse, I got to pull up with the sunroof back. I got to have this watch on. I got to have this sweater on. I got to be doing this. I got to be living over here. I got to be living over there. But when you go to any major hospital, you see these doctors. When you go in there, when you go back to little spots, you don't see Ferraris, you don't see Lamborghinis, you don't see Bentleys. When you see a parking for physicians, you see fucking Honda Accords. You see Honda Accord, you might see a Cadillac, and the reason why you see a Cadillac, when you see that doctor come to that car, he in his 60s and 70s. See, this is like I said, if you learn how to look at everyday life, you will learn shit. There go my other little baby. Hey, Wendy, what you say, baby? What's up, baby? What's going on? I think you probably gonna have to catch the replay. I'm gonna keep it short so it won't be so long. When I was talking, I'm gonna get to your one you was talking about Bitter Baby Mama's here in a minute. And that's what I'm saying. So for Rocky, man, the reason why the nucleus of the black family is gone, we don't believe in black family no more. We whether married or what, we don't believe in co-parenting no more. We don't want to co-parent. We don't want to get married. We don't want to build shit with it. Everybody loves to talk that shit, build shit. But just like I told you, I was on a panel with my sister, and it was a young sister, she's 30. Like I told her, yeah, baby, after y'all go down the aisle, after y'all have the honeymoon and shit like that, you come home. What's the plan? What she don't have in the church, he don't have in the church. That's a good thing. Y'all sorry, y'all. If that's what you want, what's the plan? It's we finna buy land. It's we finna invest in our careers. What we finna do? How are we gonna become that power couple? How are we gonna do that? Most black folks don't know how to do that because we don't believe we can build that with each other. We don't think we can do. We can go buy. We can go buy. Look, I got 150. You got 150. Let's go down here to the land bank and buy some land. Buy that parcel, baby. Put it to the side. When we go, if we need to go to the bank, we got land. We can use that as collateral. Motherfucker don't want to talk about that because, like I said, a lot of men, all we can talk about what's between our legs. And for some of our women, we can only talk about what's between our legs. Everybody, that's all we can talk. All we can talk about is below waist. We can't talk up here. We like I said, I got people in other states and everything. Where your land bank at? Do you know where your land bank is? Do you know where your HUD office is? Instead of buying a 300,000, 200,000, 400, all depends on where you live at in the state stuff. But I'm just saying, do you know where your HUD foreclosures are located? Do you know where your HUD office is? So when you get ready to buy this house, instead of you paying full price for this motherfucker, you might be able to get a $350,000 house for $170,000 because it's under foreclosure. But now y'all don't want to do that because y'all want to be able to say y'all go to a motherfucker. What difference? You still gonna take the picture with the big ass key? Don't nobody know that your house wasn't nothing but 170,000. But they don't need to know that your house worth 350 and you got it under foreclosure. You still gonna take the picture with the motherfucking key. But see, again, we want to be able to have a conversation and be able to say that. That's why we can't build shit in the community. Some men, women talking about men are intimidated by some men. Like I said, in some lanes, some men are intimidated by successful women because here's the situation behind it. She made more money than me. Who cares? Maybe the degree that I got. Look, put it like this here. The only way I'm gonna get into $100,000 a year is I start catering, open up my own restaurant, or I have to go to Iris, I have to go to Sharp. I start moving up to close to 70, 80, 85,000 when I go to fine dining restaurants. The only way that I'm gonna make any major money on my own, I gotta start catering, or I gotta open up my own shit because I have a degree in culinary arts. But my woman has a degree in nursing. Of course, a goddamn nurse is gonna make more than a chef. Come on, people. We argue about this bullshit. Degrees are different. It all depends on what the fuck you gonna make. Yes, if I'm a pharmacist, I'm gonna make $100,000. But if my woman is a doctor, even though I'm a doctor also, she's a pediatrician, she gonna make more money than me. Because I'm just a pharmacist. I'm a doctor, yes, a pharmacist. Nothing wrong with that. She gonna make more money than me. It depends on the motherfucking degree. But here's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers. Men do get a check because I can't run nothing. Because most motherfuckers know if I got the money, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stand up in the woman face. Your crusty ass feet ain't getting done. Your hands ain't getting done. Your nails ain't getting done. Your car ain't getting done. The car that you driving, the dresses that you got on, I bought that shit. Do the fuck as I tell you to do. That's why niggas worry about that. My thing is now I know some people gonna give it. You call it pimping playing. That nigga trying to slick be up. No, if my baby, what we look, let's put this money together. Let's do something, baby. Let's do something with it. I ain't talking about flipping no dope. I'm talking about go down here to this land, baby, buy a plot, baby. Let's do some shit. What we finna do with this little money we got coming in out? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a Atlanta housewife. Nigga, I'm trying to build wealth. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to build some motherfucking wealth. I ain't trying to do a lot of housewife shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't mind no black child event, but baby, look, we ain't got time for that. But again, for my brother Rocky, this is why when you look at the black community, when you look at the family structure, it has been told the reason why it's not positive or no longer strong anymore, it's because of the fake ass shit that they done told us about each other. They done told you your man ain't valuable. Another motherfucking income in the house is valuable. I don't know where y'all get this shit, where you get that shit from. But again, the reason why you may feel that way, because they done told y'all with the black female, they done told y'all to go get that type of dude. And the dudes that y'all go pick is broke ass niggas. No vision, no plan. That's all it is. He cute. He tall. He dark. He light. He thick. He small. That's why you ain't got the nigga. See how tall my nigga? He can do his hair like this here. You see them motherfucking locks. That kind of shit. Because that's what you're doing. Or some of you women, he can put the handkerchief over his head and he can get up there. He can go to the altar and he can pray. That's it. But he still ain't doing shit for you. Y'all in the church all motherfucking day long, but don't own no land, ain't got no property, ain't got no major insurance, ain't nothing going on. But y'all sure is clapping y'all motherfucking hand and saying, amen. What else are you doing? Again, same with men. Well, man, these women, I go to church. So you mean to tell me inside of this church that you attend, man, you haven't found that godly woman? You don't see no godly women in this church. And you've been a member of this church 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Hell, you grew up in this motherfucker. You ain't seen no godly women in this motherfucker? Nowhere? Are y'all faking the funk in the church or what? What are you doing? So don't come to me with that. Well, man, the church, man, that's called a parking lot. If you that religious, that's a parking lot out there in front of that church. There's a fellowship hall down there in that damn church. Come on, man. Let's stop the bullshit. The reason why our families are not together is because we believe that the black man and the black woman has no value. And here's the situation. But as black men, we think our women, the only value our women have is to put a sandwich in our mouth, drop to her knees, or gap her motherfucking legs. So that's the only value she has. You ain't trying, like I said, you ain't trying to pick her resources. You ain't trying to pick her network or anything like that. Because you work, because like I said again, some men are intimidated. Then on the other hand, there are women out here that want to do it, but again, like I said again, you so mad, you so pissed off at the shit that went through your life, and you pissed off and mad about that. When a man comes to you talking, you already ready to fight. You done already put a shoe over a dude's head. Can't have no. You can't handle, baby. I'm not a lion tamer. You ain't no motherfucking wild ass animal that I need to crack a whip and say jump up on that stool. And all this shit about can a motherfucker handle you? Like I told you with me, like I try to tell brothers all the time, you might be a nurse, you might be a doctor. I have, and like I said, I'm calling some people out, but I ain't calling about that. I have dated a doctor, I have dated a school teacher, I have dated a nurse. You know what I'm saying? I done did all that. But when I went to those women houses, those nice homes, those nice condos, this, that, and another, I was going to see a motherfucking woman. I didn't give a fuck what you did. Because you could have all the money in the world and stupid as all outdoors upstairs. Same thing with a man. He fine, he tall, he did all that shit, but he ain't got shit up here. Ain't nothing going on upstairs. But he looked like a motherfucking statue in a museum you want to look the fuck at, but you can't do nothing with it but just rub on it. Can't do nothing for you. Can't do nothing for you. Just stand there and look at it because it ain't nothing upstairs. What you said, Wendy? And I'm finna get to my last one, my love, Wendy. He made pretty kids, the ignorance. Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers like that. You got some black women do that. Younger black women. Let me get a Hispanic dude. Let me get an Asian dude. Let me get a white boy. Because see, his hair, his tone, the skin, he gonna look like Bruno Mars, some shit like this. Like my love Wendy said, they make pretty kids, the ignorance. But you got motherfuckers living around here like that. You know what I'm saying? But my sister Wendy asked me a question about bitter baby mamas. A lot of you women, why y'all fucked up and y'all mad about that, number one reason, like I told you at the very beginning of this situation, you bitter because you thought you could fuck, suck, and feed your way to a ring. Or when you birthed a child, you thought a child coming into the world was going to straighten this nigga up. Hell no. If he mistreats you, what the fuck make you think he was going to do anything for the child? But you bitter, you pissed off, you mad. Okay? Sometimes, baby, you are an oops moment. And this man leaves and get with a woman that fulfills his life. Now you pissed. Now you mad at the motherfuckers. He done married another gal or done got with another gal. Just flip the Sierra shit around. He was over here fucking with you. Wasn't really shit going on. Wasn't nothing but fucking going on over here. Wet towels and fucking. That's all that was going on over here. He went over here to this female. Plans started moving. Things started happening. Now you pissed the fuck off. Because the nigga, you ain't concerned about the child. You mad because the nigga gone. That's why the children suffer. Because like I said, I heard that this year. And that was part of the thing. A woman, I forgot what somebody was saying on that. It's going to be, this is my year. It's going to be about me and my children. Well, what has it always been? You mean it's been always about a nigga and never been about your children? Is that your problem? A lot of you bitter baby mama, the reason why you pissed off and mad, you thought your pussy and a child was gonna keep a nigga around. No, never does. If there's no mental connection between you and a man, he ain't gonna stay with you, baby. He gonna sample your ass and he gonna move on to the next female. That's exactly what fuck. Ain't that fucked up for me? Yeah, you can say that, but you, like I tell you, I don't worry about fucked up women because they ain't for me. When I see stupidity, when I see a motherfucker ain't about that, I leave you the fuck alone. I move on. And a lot of you women, what you didn't do is, while you bitter and pissed off, you left out. You knew this nigga wasn't gonna do shit for you. You knew that nigga wasn't gonna do nothing. You because he didn't do shit for you. He didn't add on to your life. Matter of fact, he made your life worse. Now you brought a child in the world. He done brought more struggle in this motherfucker. Because that child got to be taken care of. That child got to be fed, got to be clothed. Same way over, like I told you, over here, but you mad. But a lot of you, then you start that bullshit about keeping the child from them. Some niggas don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Some niggas used to going to jail. So 10 days in motherfucking jail for contempt of court, that ain't shit for that nigga. 1129 to go out there to AOC, give a nigga a year to go out there to AOC. Nigga do time. That's at AOC, Adult Offender Center. You know what I'm saying? Out there on Mother Station. Go on over there. Shit, go on do that little time for that little child support. Some niggas don't give a fuck, but you mad, you bitter. So now that he got with another female, you want to keep the child away. Why? Why you want to keep why keep the child away from him? He don't want to fuck with you, but he want to fuck with his children. Well, he ought to fuck with me too. Why? If you and this man ain't clicking, why you trying to force a motherfucker to be with you that don't want to be with you? That's what I'm saying. Well, what makes us so special? Don't worry about what makes us special. What makes you special goes back to value. Like I told you, addness and witness can go together. It goes back to value. It is what it is. But you must not have any value in yourself if you can keep having multiple children by multiple dudes. Something wrong upstairs, baby. If you was broke, if you was struggling with the first one, you start struggling with the second one. 3 and 4 come in, baby, you broke. You were broke at your second one, but you still went out and fucked the nigga and had a third one. But you bitter and you mad, you pissed off because the nigga gone. He ain't doing shit. He ain't fucking with you. He had no intentions to. He wanted to give you a wet ass, and that's what he got. And again, we have made it cool. I ain't too much worried about it because she gonna get, most niggas think this way. She gonna get a child support case started. She gonna get some EBT. She gonna get some WIC. So I'm sure gonna be okay. She gonna get earned income credit and shit like this here. So she'll be able to go to Walmart, some motherfucker, and put some shoes on these children's feet. Don't worry about that shit. But you bitter and you mad. You need to be mad at yourself. You know who you fucking. You know the nigga ain't shit. Some motherfucker, y'all done sit around here, you get your ass whooped by this dude, but you still bring forth life for a nigga that's whooping your ass, knocking the taste out your mouth. Some of y'all, this real life, this is not TV. Some of y'all are out here now getting your ass kicked every day, but you bring forth life. You have an issue. There's no need of you being bitter about that shit. And like I tell you all the time, I done had to tell dudes that all the time, man, rather than go to jail, having to fight brothers and cousins and shit, bag the fuck up. When that child becomes 18, they'll come find you. Bag the fuck up. Don't go to jail. Don't be going to jail for this shit, man. And a lot of you bitter ass mamas, y'all mad because he with a new chick. And shit like this. You want to go to the gas house, bam on dough. You want to go up to jobs. You want to do all this old dumbass shit. The man done told you he don't want to fuck, but he got a baby out of me. Okay. Ain't that important? It should be, but not to that nigga that you fucking. Yes, it's important. It's me speaking as a father. Yes, it's important, but not to that nigga that you fucking. Haven't you woke up yet and realized that? What you think you so fine? You what is it? He want to come back here and see the church. Well, it's It's 11:30. Fuck he come. Should the child be asleep? Fuck he come to. Why is your child up at 11:30 at night? They talking about a nigga come see a child. Why is a nigga dropping off pampers at that time of night? No, he know he got a damn fool in you. You don't have nothing. You like again. Go back up to my brother Anthony. You don't have any value. You bitter baby mamas need to get your ass somewhere and sit down. Every motherfucking choice that you made, you knew when you met this nigga, he was unemployed. He barely worked. He sold dope, whatever the case may be. He didn't respect you or anything like that. That's your motherfucker fault. Ain't nothing. Men need to do better. No, you need to fuck with better men. Go back to Sierra. Sierra stopped having that she went over and fuck with a better man. Niggas can say, they can call him lame, square, whatever. But like I said, over there, baby mama drama, wet ass, and children. If she would have stayed with Future, it probably would have been a second child coming in. Maybe even a third. I'm just saying. So when y'all become these bitter baby mamas and want to trip and want to act a fool, look in the mirror first. You keep talking about, well, why is he this? Niggas ain't shit. Ask yourself, why does that nigga have access to you? He ain't doing, well, I just want him to do for the child. Okay. Do your child support. If the nigga ain't done that in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, understand he ain't finna do shit. It's time to buckle your shit up, baby. You gotta handle this shit. And you gotta get past the fact that you brought a child into the world by a nothing ass nigga. And you got to actually say that to yourself. Well, Robert Lee, you saying that, what about the motherfucker? In some cases, some of you women, like I tell you, you ain't gonna keep a man with a baby, baby. You can't trick these niggas into staying. You can't, you ain't had no comment, you ain't had damn conversation. And here's what's so crazy about it. Over 500 prescriptions of birth control. So don't tell me about gaining motherfucking weight and I got this rare ass case and I got this info, whatever. Don't come with that, because not every motherfucking woman walking this planet got some rare ass disease. And then every time you swallow a motherfucking pill, you're gonna put on 30 motherfucking pounds. Not every woman that has to. And even if that is true, baby, there's a thing called a condom. It's 11:30 here, 11:30 at night. That nigga's on the way. You need to have some condoms in the drawer and hand him one. I don't know what the fuck going on. And some of you are just that crazy. Well, he didn't give a fuck what he like. You broke. Sometimes look at your own life. And look at, baby, you broke. You a cashier. You ain't got nothing going. You ain't got no money flowing, baby. You ain't got enough money to take care of no child now. You got to look at it. It's a strong possibility that I might have to step in and raise this child by myself. Or if this nigga, I need to be on birth control. I need to be using condoms and try to get some money flowing. Just like a dude. You shouldn't be bringing children into this motherfucking world that you can't afford. That's the reality. Like here in my state, they done passed the bill. It's law now. Out of wedlock children, there will be a DNA test done at birth. You ain't going to juvenile court no more. See, juvenile court finna lose some money. They finna lose some money because right now, when that child is born, open your mouth up. Open your mouth up and take DNA from that child. Before the birth certificate is signed, before the social security card is passed the fuck out, we're going to know if this baby daddy or not. So it doesn't do you any motherfucking good. Like in my state, it don't do you any good to pick a nigga now. You either he gonna be the daddy, or you gonna have to wear some condom, baby, until you get with a nigga that really want to fuck with you, and he ain't show you he ain't going nowhere. That's just bottom line. So this bitter baby mama shit, that's y'all fault. Y'all mad at yourself. Got nothing to do with me. Stop picking the, come away from where, come out of that environment. If you want to stay over there with them broke ass niggas, stay over there with them broke ass niggas. That's on you, baby. That's on you. You know what the fuck you get. That's why I say I use that Sierra situation. You want to stay over there with your niggas that They might have some, but they ain't got nothing going on. You see several baby mamas. Baby, how is it that you gonna meet a nigga and you ask him how many children he got, if he's honest and tell you, or you find out that this nigga got 3 or 4 women pregnant and he got 5 or 6 motherfucking children running around here. Why is you still fucking that nigga? If he over at your house, like I told you before, if you ain't never seen this nigga go to a damn event, a high school game, a birthday party, a recital, or nothing like that, what the fuck makes you think he gonna do that with your child? The baby, all these women that you got babies by, none of them will let you see the child. But y'all really believe I'm that special motherfucking woman. My sex game, my head game is so on point. It just, woman, sit your ass down somewhere and stop being broke, causing yourself a whole lot of heartache and pain. Sit down somewhere. Stop all this foolishness. We 30, we 40 years old. I'm gonna stop at 50 because you could have children all the way up to your 40. Wake the fuck up. A lot of y'all are in the situation. The reason why you don't have the ring on your finger or the committed motherfucker relationship, you are still fucked up about what went on in your life. You say you ain't, but that's the reason why. Because motherfuckers sit on your face. Or the other reason why you fucked up, you stand in a motherfucking environment where niggas don't want nothing but ass. And you've been over there ever since you was a fucking teenager. And you 30, 40 years old. And now I'm going to bring my sister in. Then 50, you still in that same motherfucking environment. I'm gonna use my say, you've been going to Classic Soul, Classic Hit, CC's for the past 20, 25 years. You niggas ain't never been to Prime, you ain't never went to Cigars and Cars, you ain't never did the Boys and Girls Club, ball night, you ain't gala, you ain't never did none of that shit. You stay in that same tired ass motherfucking atmosphere, and you keep getting a wet ass fucking with these dudes. You won't come out of that environment. That's just what it is. That's bitter mama. That's the best I can get a win to my love winning on that one. You guys gotta wait the fuck up. All that shit that you mad because you had a baby by the nigga ain't doing. You knew that nigga was fucked up when you got one. Hell, when you met him at the club, he was half high when he was talking to you. You could see it. Nigga's eye was red in the motherfucker. You could smell this shit, nigga, right up in your ear. You could hear that hot ass breath in your goddamn ear. Nigga was too fucked up to take you somewhere where the music is a little bit lower. Y'all could have a conversation. That nigga right in your motherfucking ear. Some of y'all done talked to niggas. I done seen it. Nigga talking to a nigga waste liquor and beer on your shit. Ooh, baby, I'm sorry. And you stand your ass right there and still talk to that tired ass nigga. Well, that's the club. We supposed to be fucked up. Stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over there and keep that same tired ass complaint going. But that's the thing that I wanted. Those are the 3 topics for the night. And stuff like that. You know, that I got to do matter of fact, I got to make a little change in the morning. I'm usually off on a Saturday, but I got to work this Saturday, make a little extra money, man. You know what I'm saying? To do that and put a little bit more change in my pocket here. But I see you at lunchtime on Saturday. But like I said, you know, May 29th, the Entrepreneurs Expo. You can go to my page. You can go to Dale One Coleman. I said again, you go to Dale One Coleman, or you can go to Deborah Brandon. Go to Deborah Brandon. You done see them both on my page. You done see them comment on different things. They'll send you directly to the page. Tickets are still on sale right now. They're $10 right now. But like I said, the event is going to be on May 29th. Again, when I get off of here, I'm going to share it to my page again because I don't think I've made it disappear. But I'm going to share it again to my page again so y'all can see all the keynote speakers. We steady got vendors and everybody's coming in. Come out and support a brother if you can. You know what I'm saying? If you can't come out, if you live out of state or whatever, there will be shirts, t-shirts that you can just for supporting me. Hey, just like one of my loves used to do when I was doing my t-shirt thing, just show them like, hey, there it is for Robin Lee. You know what I'm saying? Here's the Entrepreneur Expo T-shirt that will be offered. I think I forget. I don't want to give you wrong on the prices, but like I said, go to my page. You will see it on my page. It'll be on May 29th. And like I said, you can contact, you can inbox Dale One Coleman or Deborah Brandon to get more information about it. If you live here in the city of Memphis and you want to be a vendor at the event, food truck, whatever the case may be, I think we still have spots open for because it's a huge venue and stuff like that. So we're gonna have food trucks. We're gonna have all these different vendors out there with people gonna be able to buy your products, stuff like that. So hey, look, I would advise you. This is the second annual. It was a big thing last year. It's gonna be extremely big again this year. So I appreciate it. Hope everybody will come out and support a brother. Those are one of the new things I got going on right now. I'm a regular now on Yams TV. I'm probably gonna be doing. You're gonna see me a lot on her program. We be talking about, like I said, critical thinking, different topics. Like I did tonight, people bring up different topics, and or she have a topic that she want me and my brother Robert Johnson to discuss. That's another new thing. You're gonna be seeing me going on. My YouTube channel's growing a little bit here. But like I said, my cash app is at the bottom. So if you want to throw 50 cents, $1 don't make a difference. Like I told you, it doesn't go for gas in the car. Don't buy no eggs. It don't do no milk, none of that. Because I got that money. It's to help build the brand and extend this a little bit. Now, I have always been on Clubhouse, but like my sister Wendy said, we need to break. Like my love said, we need to break a little bit. We need to try to add different things on, like she's doing with her thing, and start doing different things on Clubhouse and this, that, and another. Who's that coming in? Yeah, thank you, JKP. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, everybody know who JKP is. Like I said, if you got a show, things at your church, things like this is another brother you can contact. JKP, GKP Productions. Inbox the brother if you're a minister, you want your church, things you want done at your church, filming, stuff like that. Get in touch with my brother right here. Appreciate that, GKP. But like I said, this is the end of the show tonight. It's getting a little late here tonight. Like I said, I got to hit this floor, try to go out here and make this little extra little change here in the morning. But I appreciate everybody staying up with me. If you want to have any more further comments on what I said, hey, you more than likely keep hitting the comment section and keep talking. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll holler at you.